It's a film that portrays the stark realities of commercial sexploitation of girls as young as 13 right here in New York City.
It's an issue, and it's an issue that's on the rise right here in the Bronx.
Giselle Bria, CEO of Giving Back Projects and host of Tales of a Survivor that airs on BronxNet television, introduced the film Very Young Girls, directed by David Chisgal and Nina Alvarez. She was joined here at Mercy College by New York City public advocate Letitia James in recognition of January as Human Trafficking Awareness Month.
And everything is social media. And social media right now is the #1 way for the predators to allure to get into your house, to get into your kid's brain.
So sexual exploitation of young women unfortunately happens all throughout our nation, and particularly in the borough of the Bronx and in Brooklyn.
The 1-hour, 23-minute film follows the challenges and triumphs of several teenage girls from the ages of 13 to 16, from the time they are recruited to life on the streets and their hopes to leave that life. It highlights the work of a former sexually exploited youth turned activist named Rachel Lloyd, who founded GEMS, that stands for Girls Educational and Mentoring Services, located in Harlem, to help young girls escape their pimps and find another way of life.
And it's happening in our backyard. And so this film documents sex trafficking. It tells the story of young girls. It also tells the story of some pimps who exploit young women.
It's a very deep film. It was very emotional, very difficult to watch.
Sadie Brown from the United Nations says she's often called upon to address these matters on an international level, and now sees that human trafficking is a very real threat here at home too.
It's painful, but it's very sobering, and I think films like this are very, very important for us to watch, because then it makes us acknowledge that the problem exists and it makes it real. And so I really have come out of the film charged and ready to do even more.
Oh, it was amazing. It was awesome. It was enlightening.
Nesta Felix heads a mentoring, leadership, and sports program based out of Mount Vernon with a few participants that come from the Bronx. And she came with a few, including 11-year-old Janiyah Wallace.
It was the point of view of people that were in the life and how they felt, but it also showed us how they couldn't really switch their lives around from where they began.
Hit home with a lot of things that I'm familiar with. I'm glad that the children were here with me, because I know I'm going to have to bring all this information back home.
While GEMS is based in Harlem, many express deep interest in seeing a facility like that one in each borough. For BronxNet, this is Arlene Makoko.